Hi, boys and girls. Okay, so we have gotten through all of our friends' names in our class. So now we are going to use some seasonal words, but we're going to do the same thing with these words, okay? So let's start with the first word, Santa. Santa. Okay, so let's look at the letters in Santa. Let's say the letters. S-A-N-T-A. Okay, now the first letter at the beginning, let's stretch it. Santa. What's the first sound you hear? The first sound. Make it with me, come on. That is the letter S. S. Now make the sentence. S says S. Do it again. S says S. Good. Okay. So now we're thinking alliteration. Words that have the same beginning sound. So what is another word that has S at the beginning? S. Oh, this is something we like to eat. I had some with my dinner last night. Soup. Soup. So it starts with an S, just like Santa does. Santa, soup. Okay. Now we're going to count the syllables. Oh, that's another word. Here we go. Santa. 2. You can clap another way. Santa. We're counting syllables. How many syllables does Santa have? 2 syllables. Okay. Now we're going to come up with a rhyming word. Cover up the S. Instead of anta, you could do banta or fanta. Lanta, wanta, danta. Okay. I'm going to do banta. Does it rhyme? Let's see. Banta, Santa. Does it have the same ending sound? Yes, it does. Does a rhyming word have to be a real word? No. So it can be a pretend word. B-A-N-T-A. Banta, Santa. We did it, okay? Next word, reindeer. Let's spell it. R-E-I-N-D-E-E-R. Oh, wow. Look at all those E's. 1, 2, 3. 3 E's in reindeer. That's a lot of E's. Do you have an E in your name? Do you have an I, an N, a D? I know a Darius does. Any more E's or an R? Oh, it has an R at the beginning and an R at the end. How cool is that? That's kind of neat. Okay, so we're looking for a word that starts with an R. Ooh, I think of something we like to do with our arms and legs. We're going somewhere we can say reindeer. Reindeer. Now just make the beginning sound. You kind of poke your lips out. Reindeer. Okay, what's that word? Like to go fast? Not walking, but run. To run. Run. And run starts with a r. What letter is that? R. 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 Let's make a sentence. R says Do it again. Make a sentence. R says Good job. Okay, now we're going to count the syllables. Reindeer. Do it again. Reindeer. Reindeer. How many syllables? 2. 2 syllables. Okay. Now let's come up with a rhyming word. Take off the first letter. Instead of the you could say seindeer, leindeer, weindeer. It kind of sounds the same. Maindeer with an M. Maindeer. Naindeer, put an N there. What about Haindeer with an H? Haindeer. I'm looking at letters in my room. Saindeer, Leindeer, Canedeer. How about Leindeer? That sounds kind of fun. A Leindeer. Maybe because it lays down. I don't know. Lane. Deer. Now, does a rhyming word have to be a real word? No, a rhyming word can be a pretend word. Yeah. So, does it have the same ending sound? Listen. Reindeer, Leindeer. Does it sound the same at the end? Yes, it does. Because rhyming is all listening. You have to listen. You don't look at the words, you listen. Good job. Okay, next word. Let's spell it out. The word is lights. L-I-G-H-T-S. Lights. So the first letter is an L. That's not a capital L, is it? That's a lowercase L. A lowercase L looks like a number 1, but that's just a lowercase L. Okay, so what sound do you hear at the beginning of lights? L, lights. L, 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 l. There you go. That's an L. So I think of love, love, L-O-V-E, love. Okay, so love, lights. Did you do the beginning sound? Let's make a sentence. L says l. Do it again. L says l. That's the L sound. Okay, now let's count the syllables. Lights. Lights. How many syllables? 1 syllable. Okay, now we have to come up with a rhyming word. Instead of the L, take off the L. So we could put bites, tights. Let's say it. Lights, tights. Does it sound the same? And actually, it's actually a real word. Tights, that's something that people can put on their legs, kind of like, well, I don't know if you know what pantyhose are, but they're what people put on their legs to keep them warm, or like in dance. Boys and girls wear them. Tights. But we're not listening to the beginning when we're rhyming. We're listening to the end of the word. Close your eyes. Listen. Lights, tights. Does it sound the same? It does, doesn't it? Okay, one more word. Tree. Tree. T-R-E-E. What do we have at the beginning? A T. What's another word that begins with a T? T, 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 t. Do you know? T, 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 t. Let's say the sentence. T says t. Do it again. T says t. Okay? So what's another word? Instead of tree, we come up with another word that starts with t. All I can think of is time. Time. There's turtle. Forgot about that one. What about syllables? Let's count it. Here we go. Tree. How many syllables? 1 syllable. Okay. Now take off the T and put a different letter there. Instead of t, let's say tree, bree. Tree, I can't think of anything else. So let's use the B. Bree. Does it have to be a rhyming word? No. Well, I mean, does it have to be a real word? No, it doesn't have to be a real word. Can it be a pretend word when it rhymes? Sure, you betcha. So let's say it. Tree, bree. Does it rhyme? Yes, it does. Good job. Okay, so your job today, friends, is to think of or have your family help you think of some of the names in your family. Just do about 3 or 4 names, and you're going to do this with the names in your family. You can write it down. You can have someone help you, or you can just tell me. You can write the words on a piece of paper, or have your family help you, and then you talk about the first letter. Okay, so you'll kind of be acting like the teacher today. You'll say, okay, this is the first letter. It's letter blah, blah, blah. And then you'll say, okay, another word that starts with this letter. And then you can count the syllables. And then you can try to give me another rhyming word. So it may be a little difficult, so you may just want to do 1 or 2. Okay, so it doesn't have to be very long. Just make me a video with a few names from your family and try to do some of the things that we have been doing for a week. Okay? Now, if it's too hard to do all of these, you can pick just one of the skills. If you want to do just the beginning sound, or if you want to do the syllables, or you want to come up with a rhyming word, or if you want to do all 3, that's great too. Okay? Just do your best. That's all I'm looking for. Okay? Try. Okay, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.